Ja Leute, willkommen zurück zu Let's Play Tales of Berseria. Das letzte Mal haben
Take a look at this.
wir
Good luck, Up.
das letzte Zutat für Lafis Ding bekommen. Roll Sidequest abgeschlossen mit dem Monster. Und Velvets Haus gibt es noch was und dann müssen wir in den Ruhewald. Damit wir am Schrein der Ruhe da reinkommen. In irgendwas. Ich weiß nicht mehr. Nee. Okay.
Velvet, is everything okay?
Don't worry. I'm all right. I was just thinking of something that Celica liked to do whenever we passed a gravestone.
What was it?
I have a secret to tell you, she'd say. Then she'd hand me a flower and add, take it to the grave.
What does that even mean?
That's just a bad pun.
Exactly. Celica loved her puns. Nico's dogs are so cowardly that when a stranger comes by, they don't bark. They hide up on the woof.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Ugh, feel like someone just broke my funny bone.
I always told her to stop with all the bad jokes. I thought they were so lame. But now that she's gone, I miss them. Every day with Celica was bright, filled with joy. I realize that now.
She'd be happy to hear that. You know, it sounds like Celica and Magilu had a lot in common.
If you're trying to say I'm an unread pun-itant punster, I'd have to object. But if you're trying to say that I'm witty, charming, and the party mood maker, I'll take it. Hey, Velvet, you can think of me as your new sister. I won't stop you. I'll even let you call me Big Sis.
I'm this close to suing you for defamation of character.
I knew I'd see you in court one day. Judge, objection! This is a witch hunt!
You're incorrigible. Anyway, we don't have time to get all misty-eyed. Let's go.
Okay. Ach, Wortspiele. Das mit dem Grab war echt makaber. Aber was weiß ich denn schon, ne? Ah, ich mag Puns. Ich mag schlechte Wortspiele. Schlechte Wortspiele sind beste Wortspiele. So. Wir wollen jetzt aber erstmal durch den Morgana-Wald. Oh, balla. Da ist ein Monster gekommen, das habe ich nicht gesehen. Das ist direkt vor mir gespawnt. Jesus Christ. So, dann da hoch. Da ist der Gang. Da ist er. Meine Güte. So. Gespeichert.
That definitely looks like an Earth Pulse entrance.
I don't sense Inomina here.
We still need to be careful. We might have ousted him from the Earth Pulses, but the 4 Empyreans are in play now.
If we want to learn anything useful, we'll need to go inside. Be ready for anything.
Ja, aber hinten sehe ich ein Kraut, das ich nicht eingesammelt habe. Was soll denn das? Also wirklich. So, benutzen. Alles klar, hat nur 2 Ebenen. Ah, okay.
I'm extra good at beating up the weak ones.
You're wide open! The Reaper cow.
That all you got?
Okay.
You're wide open! Die!
So, und wurde mir aber ziemlich stolz drauf.
Perfalmost victory!
Perfalmost
basically perfect, but, you know, playing it cool.
Maybe don't invent new words.
Ja. Okay, dann ist das oben und unten ist dann alles klar. So, wo haben wir denn unseren Übeltäter, den ich besiegen will? Da bist du ja.
Are we ready for this?
Natürlich, der ist nur Level.
How's that?
Ja, der hat der Konterpose eingesetzt. Okay.
How's that? Phantom, rip them apart! Too slow! No escape! No escape! Tremble! Blast them!
Voll.
Mach wide open! Die or be killed!
Der ist ziemlich gut Schaden nimmt. Halleluja. Was hier? Wenn ich schon dabei bin. Ich habe immerhin volle Seelenleiste.
No mercy! Yes! You thought I'd stop there? Annihilating?
Phantom, rip them apart! Dark despair, kindle a beacon of hope!
Der Kindler noch auf. What? Was hast du für einen Angriff eingesetzt, Eisner? So, gleich bist du tot und dann können wir wieder in die Angriffe weitergehen. Jesus, ich hab nicht gesehen, den Angriff. So, komm schon. Komm schon. Was hast du noch? 7000. Und vergiftet. Nice. Und du hast neue Rüstung geholt. Das war knapp.
Hey, see this? Deception! For three! Wings children to the bone! For three! Freaking Frost! For three! You're wide open! That's all, huh? For three! Hurricane! Armor Crusher! Frost! For three! You're wide open! Hurricane! Who wants for three? Hold up! See this?
Ich kann mit sowas nicht kämpfen.
You're wide open! No escape!
Jesus Christ.
That was tougher than I would have
Er hat
liked.
sogar Erfahrungspunkte bekommen. Mystische Meister. Das ist ein Titel, ne? Da, Status. Nee. Oh nein. Doch, Ausrüstung. Da, hier. Genau, das ist, wenn ich mystische Arts genutzt habe. Vermiedene Angriff brauche ich noch ein bisschen und gemeisterte Ausrüstungen habe ich noch ein bisschen. Oder müsste ich neue Ausrüstung anlegen? Jawohl. Wie sieht überhaupt... Okay, wir haben wieder voller HP. Das ist doch schön. Dann gehen wir in die andere Richtung. Immerhin wollen wir wissen, was mit Artorius los ist, gell? Und wie das Ganze ins Bild passt. Wenigstens haben wir jetzt dann ein Ding besiegt und müssen uns nicht mehr Sorgen machen, dass wir den noch brauchen. Aber ich kann mich an diese Sektion überhaupt nicht erinnern. Habe ich die wirklich komplett ausgelassen? Was ich nicht glaube. Gähnen und Niesen, ey. Okay, jetzt, das Gehen hat das Niesen aufgehalten.
And with that, the oath is now formed.
Ceres, take heed. I've now embedded a portion of the art formula within your corporeal form. Over the next several months, it should take hold and crystallize using the power of the oath.
The art you'll use to control the power my body has accumulated?
That is correct. Brunhild, the Sorcerer's Ring. It is an art that was lost long, long ago on this continent. Reviving it requires considerable investment.
So that is why you tied the oath to my life force. The formula will only be completed once I've died.
Do you have something to say?
No. I understand that this is a necessary step in order to realize Armatization and bring Innominat under your control. And even though Siegfried possesses a similar power, Lord Melchior has yet to successfully locate the device. Knowing that, our research must be accelerated. That is the only reasonable way.
Then you understand. From here on, you are to focus on completing the Sorcerer's Ring.
As you say.
I trust you're not having any second thoughts about this?
She's a Moloch. Here to serve and nothing more. And today she's proved herself quite loyal.
Yes. I am Ceres. I am your Moloch. I am simply a tool for you to fulfill your ideals.
So Ceres took her oath to make Armatization possible.
But what a heavy price to make her pay.
And Artorias did it knowing that she was his reincarnated wife. Oh, who am I to talk? There was a time not long ago when I'd have done the same thing.
Regardless, things are now starting to come together. What happened to Ceres and to Eifried and Siegfried? It's all related. This all occurred so Artorias could armatize with Innominat and control him.
And then Velvet ended up devouring that power and making herself public enemy #1. How deliciously ironic.
No, Ceres knew what was going on, and she still...
But the Abbey has secured Siegfried's formula, and they're almost certainly using it to complete Innominat's Armatis.
Let's keep going, Velvet.
Yeah, we've come too far to turn back now. I'll see this through to the end.
Gut. So, nächstes Gebiet, letztes Gebiet, ne? Das ist wahrscheinlich nur eine Truhe. Kann eigentlich auch gleich hier hingehen. Truhen... Nee, ist sogar keine Truhe. Und ist da oben nur eine Sackgasse.
It's been a full century since Midgand reunited the fractured land. In that time, we've enjoyed a blissful era of peace and prosperity. But the world has also seen its faith and moral purity slowly decay, only to be supplanted by deep, profound sin. Things have gotten so bad that nobody has even realized that the four Empyreans now slumber. I'm entirely certain that demons will only become ever more rampant. And yet I'm powerless to stop it.
Empyreans? Demons? What are you talking about?
I'm sorry. You shouldn't have to hear me grumble. You've already done so much for me.
It's fine, really. You've seen so much of the world. Things that I never even knew existed.
Yes. I've seen mountains spew flame, and lands covered in ice. I've crossed stormy seas, and ravines deeper than the eye can see.
That's so amazing. Weren't you ever frightened?
Of course. We are nothing in the face of nature. It takes so little for a person to lose their life out in the wilds. But in spite of the terror, those seas, the mountains, the forests, the deserts, they're absolutely breathtaking. And even in the harshest of climes, people still find a way to live there and carve out something resembling a home.
I think I understand you now.
How do you mean?
I can tell you really love this world. Not just that, but all the people who live in it, too.
The world and its people. Do you really think so?
I'm sure of it. Just remember that you are one of those people too, you know? You really should try to take care of yourself a little more.
I can't do anything right. How could I possibly learn to like myself?
I believe in you, Arthur. I mean, my family and I are already quite fond of you just the way you are, no matter your faults.
Thank you, Celica.
That was Velvet's sister and Artorias.
That's how I remember Celica. And him, too.
I see.
Lord Artorias.
Eleanor, I know that the exorcists believe from the bottom of their hearts that their work will save everyone.
Perhaps. But that won't stop you from fighting them, will it?
No, it won't.
Isn't ignorance bliss? Should we really keep digging up the past like this?
Velvet's never been one to pick the easy road.
What's wrong, kiddo?
I was just thinking, the Earthen Historia is supposed to be a vast record of world history. It could show us anything. So why does it only ever focus on events related to Velvet's life?
Perhaps it's reacting to her presence. Or maybe, since this place used to be Inominat's vessel, his power is still influencing what we're seeing.
If that were true, shouldn't you be able to control the Earthen Historia, kiddo? You're supposed to be part of Inominat. Think of all the juicy secrets we could dig out of the past. Oh, I'm getting pins and needles.
I'm not so sure. Having that much access might be frightening. Some things aren't so fun to learn about.
Ja. Ach, jetzt nicht. Ich brauch das nicht. Mensch. Was?
We can do this!
Oh, wirklich jetzt? Meine Güte. Kann ich mal einmal in Ruhe weitergehen? Und dann müssen Monster kommen.
I did good, didn't
Ja,
I?
ja. Lass mich in Ruhe. Tschüss. Oh Gott, weg. So. Lässt ihr mich in Ruhe, bitte? Ich habe Besseres zu tun, als gegen euch zu kämpfen. Meine Herren. So. Jetzt aber zum letzten Erdgeschichtsstein. Oder zum Ausrufezeichen, was auch immer da hinten ist. So.